Wanadhani asibongolala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wanadhani asibongolala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wambie punde imechoka sana.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wambie punde imechoka sana.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Hata kama mnataka tuweke baba akiwa vice president bora tupate Nyanza yote, hatuna maneno. Hata kama mnataka tuweke baba akiwa vice president bora tupate Nyanza yote, hatuna maneno.
I'm being told by some of my good friends that the president has informed Cecile of his intent to have her stand down as UDA national chair. Why so? There will be a merger between UDA and ODM ahead of 2027. Ruto will not go to the ballot with UDA. He will go with something new. When you hear him saying anataka kuleta Wakenya wote pamoja, from what my close friends who I cannot mention are telling me, there is going to be a merger between UDA and ODM and a myriad of other parties which can be bought for cheap. And if you're going to merge into one grand party, positions have to be shared out. National chair of UDA will surely not be Cecily Mbarire. It might even be Gladys Wanga if she won't be taken up as the next DP, or Osotsi, or someone who is a very staunch Raila Odinga supporter, so that when they bring out this new party, it holistically looks like a Kalenjin party, a Luo party, a Luya party, a Kikuyu party. It just needs to have that holistic national look, and Cecily needs to get the hell out of that seat for the president to be able to do what he needs to do. I don't know when the merger will come about, but it is in discussions, it is in the woodworks. Might be a few weeks from now or a few months from now, but it will definitely come.
Agri Orengo yesterday joined the government. He took a delegation, by the way, before niendelee, nawatakia Eid njema, sijui ni Eid gani. It's an Eid day today. Nawatakia Eid njema kuhusu hiyo Eid. Agri Orengo carried a delegation from South Nyanza, from Siaya County to State House yesterday, and he's officially in the government that he opposed. The heart had opposed, but the soul refused. The heart is willing, but the body has refused. Sa ingine, you have to understand the people of Luo Nyanza. As a leader, you have to do what your people want, not what you want as an individual. Don't be surprised hata Babu Owino akijiunga nayo mrengo. You have to do what your people want, not what you want as an individual. Getting to understand the people born and raised, the people of Luo Nyanza, it is very hard. Hakuna kitu ngumu kama kuelewa. Some of us who are their neighbors, they have married our sisters, we have married their sisters. We interact, we intermingle, we have a very good mutual working relationship. We are friends. We are shared by so many ties. We've come to understand and learn on how to work with them. We have to accommodate them. Because ni vigumu sana kuelewa Wajaluo. How will you understand and appreciate the people? Wakati wa kupiga kura hawatoki, wakati wa kupiga kura inafaa mlale kituo hawalali, lakini wakati kuna holiday yenye umejua president ataingia saa 4, unalala kwa hiyo stadium usiku wake. Saa 4 usiku wamefika. How will you understand such a people? How will you understand a people whereby wakati nafaa kudefend kura hawa defend, lakini kulala kituo? Utaelewa haje watu ambao wanajua serikali iliyopo mamlakani na iliyotangulia walipata serikali kwa kuua watu wao, kwa kuua watoto wao, damu mingi ilimwagika, lakini kama kuna watu wana defend hiyo serikali sana ni wao. How will you understand and appreciate those people? It is very hard working these people, lakini lazima utafute mbinu ya kuelewa tu na uishi na wao bana.
Hata kama mnataka tuweke baba akiwa vice president bora tupate Nyanza yote, hatuna maneno. Hata kama mnataka tuweke baba akiwa vice president bora tupate Nyanza yote, hatuna maneno.
Yeah. Kumbe Nyanza kura zenyu ni 1.5. Hey, 1.5. Nilikuwa nasema ni almost 4 million ama 5 million. Oh my God. Kwani niko Kenya gani hii? Sasa nyinyi tutasaidiana kweli? Lakini ni sawa tu kwa sababu nyinyi wa Kenya tutasaidiana, but jaribuni tu kuzaazaa bwana. Ai. You must go. Ni one term. Sijui nani anakuadvise Ruto.
Kasongo one term.
Sema one term.
Hey, mbona haifanyi? Let me try again.
Deno, ni nini una kazi imedelay? Ni nini?
Mashine haifanyi bro.
Hatukusema uprint hii. Ndo maana wateja hawataki hii. Wateja hawataki hii. Wateja hawataki hii Deno.
And then you have fools leading countries and being used as puppets. And they are stealing from their own resources, which they should be putting to the good use of their own people and develop them. They just billionaires in a sea of poverty, millions of people going hungry, and their leaders, billionaires, money that has been stolen from the resources of these people.
More than half of Kenyans do not support the broad-based government. That's according to a new poll by TIFA. The survey also reveals that a significant number of Kenyans believe opposition leader Raila Odinga will be a candidate in the 2027 presidential election. Here's Brenda Wanga with the findings of that survey.
Nearly 3 months into the life of the broad-based government, and Kenyans are making their views known. An opinion poll by TIFA conducted earlier this month shows that 54% of Kenyans do not support the broad-based government, while only 22% say they support it. The government enjoys its highest level of support in Rift Valley and Nyanza regions. However, opposition to it is strongest in the Mount Kenya and Lower Eastern regions.
The party chairs and the secretary.
The poll also casts doubt on the longevity of the Raila-Ruto pact. According to the findings, 28 of the respondents believe that Raila Odinga may eventually abandon the broad-based government and mount his own presidential bid. On the other hand, 23% think he will back President Ruto's re-election bid, while 14% say he will likely stay out of the 2027 elections altogether. In the same breath, the polls have shown that Kenyans do not believe that the 2027 elections will be free and fair. 50% of those who participated in the opinion polls do not believe the elections will be free, while 16% believe that they will be. The pollster also indicates that 75% of Kenyans believe that the country is moving in the wrong direction, largely due to graft, poor leadership, tribalism, high cost of living, amongst other concerns. Kenyans are also grappling with harsh economic times. 75% of those polled say the economic situation has worsened since the last elections. 10%, however, say they are faring better than they did over the same period of time.
What Wakili is saying, that is the way.
You agree to it?
I agree.
You've taken your time to...
Yes, I've read it.
Actually, we have done this mathematics here.
You're convinced?
Yeah.
Yes, because in is a specific period of time.
Okay.
In. So in the 5th year, it says here, section 136(2)(a), being the second Tuesday in August in every 5th year. In every 5th. It's not at the end of... You finish 5 years and then you now do an election. It says in the second Tuesday. So the 5th year is between, we were doing our calculations here, 9th of August 2026 to 8th of August 2027.
And you want to say that the last day of the 5th year cannot be in?
No, but it's specific.
The first, second
Tuesday
of August.
All right. So this one falls on 2026.
That's correct. You see, because the 5th year runs, it's not it's not a calendar year, January to December. It is, it cuts across August 26 to August 27. So within there, that is the 5th year. So within, and if we understand the meaning of the term in, it is in that time of between that August to the other August of 2027
Okay.
is when the election must take place.
We're not coming to the streets because there's anyone who wants your job really. We're coming to the streets because it's scary that you are in office.
It is.
You told Uhuru, usiue watoto wangu. And then you've sent your cops to watoto wa wengine.
Yeah.
The God you serve will visit you.
That's true.
Very well. You told people, hii government ni ya mwananchi. Mwananchi has the chance to fire and to hire. And then here you are, killing mwananchi, threatening mwananchi, abducting children. You know, you're fighting with kids. Presidents have fought big things by the way.
But you're fighting with
You're
children.
fighting with the children of the nation.
Yeah.
These things should call you to reflect and talk to your advisors like a man. Say it with your chest. Guys, can we find a solution?
Someone is saying that Raila should not be touched. This is the first person that should go home. Raila worked with Moi, he worked with Kibaki, he worked with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. As per now, he's the pocket of William Samoei Ruto. He's the same person who suspended Ruto in 2008 when Ruto was in the Ministry of Agriculture and he sold 7 billion. Raila suspended him. He didn't return those money. As per now, they're working together. Kenya cannot even be redeemed by Raila Amolo Odinga. Kenya cannot be redeemed by William Samoei Ruto because he has messed. Kenya cannot be redeemed with the Gadi Gachagua and the likes. Yes. We as Genesis, we have 16 million votes and we are not afraid. I want to tell you for free, we are coming one-on-one to meet these people. Bro, coming 2027, this guy used churches in 2022. He gave pastors something small. He gave them some sweets. Pastors gave in and campaigned for him in churches. He came to Mama Mboga. He knew Mama Mboga is having votes because he's having customers. Can lure for them some small fish, some omena. By 2027, Gen Z have a candidate which is going to meet William Samoei Ruto. But these cocoons, they are gathering together. Nothing.
As we believe that those who aspire for leadership should be discussing how to liberate this country economically. Okay. How do you change the lives of our people? Because of what need is it if I'm going to discuss with someone about forming a coalition? And yet, they were part of the odious debt that is strangling this nation. Will they agree to us declaring this debt odious and saying we are not going to pay any debt that was taken illegally, that didn't fund any single project in Kenya? Will they agree to such a conversation? They will not. So let them do their thing. We will market ourselves to the people of Kenya. Our house is self-contained. We have our president candidate, Jimmy Wanjigi, and I'm here, running mate, Willis Otieno. So what are we negotiating with them?
So for you, you don't even have to think about who is the flag bearer, who is the...
Our house is self-contained. It's settled, it's self-contained. We are talking to the people, and we are doing enough that the people will see in the fullness of time. We don't have to react to what other people are doing. Let them also do their game. We are also doing our own game. Safina Party is purely about economic liberation of the nation. Let every campaign define what they represent. Because as we believe, the space that we occupy, it's about the economic emancipation of our people. It's not about positions for individuals. You saw ODM as some of them shouting loud that now they want to be given positions in William Ruto administration. That is their right. They can go and get those positions. Because then they believe that leadership is about positions for individuals. We are not in that space. And we cannot caucus with anybody who is discussing leadership of this nation on the basis of positions to individuals. We have a running president and his running mate. We have an agenda. Our agenda is about economic liberation of the people of Kenya. And we invite Kenyans to get into this economic discussion space. Because of what value is it that if Mbadi is on the table, all Luos are full. If Oparanya is on the table, all Luos are full. That's the politics that they know. That William Ruto eats for all Kalenjins. That is what the traditional politicians know. As we are not in that space, as we believe everybody should be rich, the government should come up with policies that enables the individual, wherever he is, to be able to get economic emancipation. But when Mbadi is sitting there and they are taking illegal loans in the name of the people of Kenya, how does that enrich the poor Luo man in Sindobish, in Omabe? What it means is that now Mbadi must also come up, after taking that loan, he will come up with a new finance bill that increases the taxes, charges, and levies. For that poor man in Sindo, that man who is crying about economic pain, they are going to ask him to pay more in taxes.
But Mbadi said that is not the case this time.
Write it down. The finance bill is coming soon. They are going to increase taxes, charges, and levies. It is coming. Write it down. That I swear. They are going to increase your taxes, charges, and levies, whether you like it or not. But he can say all he wants to say. But your taxes are going up. But your earning has not increased.
Is it a must that the government has to come up with another finance bill?
But they have to finance their budget. How will they finance it? Already they have told you that their budget for this coming financial year is going to be 4.7 trillion. Yeah. So how will they finance it? Their collections today, on average, on revenue, you are averaging 160 billion per month. Your collections are barely hitting 2.1 trillion. Your debt finance for this year was going to be 1.9 trillion. Next year, your debt payment is at 2.1 trillion. You have a budget of 4.7 trillion. So tell me, how will you finance it without raising taxes? Because it's financed from people's money. So they have to come back to you and ask you to collect, to pay. Yeah.
Range Rover,
$430,000.
$180,000.
Lexus LX 600,
$300,000.
$150,000.
LC 300,
$200,000.
$100,000.
Toyota Fortuner,
$80,000.
$35,000.
Prado 250,
$130,000.
$65,000.
I am the president of Kenya, but the president doesn't hold up.
Dissolve! Finish him.
Matiang'i has never been the candidate of any young people. I'm shocked someone thinks Matiang'i is the candidate of any young person. Yeah. We know Matiang'i as the strongman of the Jubilee regime that put this country in extreme crazy debt, as the guy who occupied the office of the deputy president during the Jubilee regime. We know him as the strongman internal security minister. We know him for the Ruaraka land saga. No one knows Matiang'i for any good. Yes, exactly. And the killings during COVID and all of those things. So anyone who thinks Matiang'i is a savior, lost.
Yeah.
Kenyans, hawa ndio wakombozi. Same old monkeys, baboons, gorillas, different forests.
Mama yangu, game over.
na vitu zina happen in country ikifika 2027 na uko 18 plus tukupate bila kura. Ai, utatuambia unaishi wapi? Utatuambia unataka nani apeleke Ruto nyumbani?
So guys, kitu must go hajui, sasa tumechangamka. Tunangoja finance bill. Tutokea 1 year anniversary. 1 year. Anza kutafuta bendera na firimbi kwenye ulieka. Tafungua store. Because, get ready. Tumechangamka, tushapiga pre-game.
Kiongozi wa Kenya Kwanza ni nani? Ni Ruto. Kwa hivyo shetani katika hii Kenya ni nani? Ni Ruto. Na ueleze mpaka mjilani yako, ueleze mtoto wako, ueleze mtuku wako aelewe kwamba shetani wa Kenya ni nani? Ni Ruto. Kwa hivyo kila siku asubuhi ukiamka unasema ashindwe.
Huyu Ruto mumwambie tumechoka naye. Kama inatakana tubadilishe katiba ni kupunguza miaka ya Ruto, sio kuongeza atifike 7. We cannot wait to get an opportunity kutuma huu mtu nyumbani kwa sababu kazi imemshinda. Ruto tunataka kwanza kupunguza term yake. Kama ingewezekana hii mwaka ingeisha kama huyu mtu amekaa kwa kiti. Aende nyumbani, kazi imemshinda.
You like me, why them fight me? You like me, chewing a bomb, bite it.
TJ, bomb them, never stop.
We don't trust them even if we bust them. We don't trust them, stay fine, not touch them. We don't trust them, hope your man has suck them. Informer, me say you must them.